Hello and welcome to the course of phonology. In this chapter, we're going to be talking about an introduction to phonetics. In this course, the objectives are the production of speech, that is, the production of consonants and vowels. The objectives of this class will enable you to differentiate between three types of phonetics according to the production, transmission, and perception of sound. For the production of speech, phonetics, in general, is the study of the inventory of all speech sounds which humans are capable of producing. This study of phonetics can be divided into three branches. We have acoustic phonetics, auditory phonetics, and articulatory phonetics. The first is related to the physical properties of speech sounds, like using laboratory instruments. As for the second, it has to do with speech perception, how do we hear it? And the third is how we articulate, how do we speak, how do we produce these sounds. Now to the production of consonants. Speech sounds are produced by interfering in some way with the airstream that is flowing from our lungs, from our airstream mechanism, through our oral orifices, like the mouth and the nose. This airstream is called the pulmonic egressive mechanism, and through air expelled from the lungs, the windpipe, it gets out either through our mouths or noses, or sometimes both. We will assume that all sounds are made this way. That is, air pushed through the windpipe, continuing its way towards the mouth. When the air gets into the glottis, the vocal cord either spread or come close together, and that produces either voice sounds or voiceless sounds through the vibration in our larynx, the vocal cords. If, like we said, the vocal cords are apart, the glottis, i.e., is open, the air escapes without any interruption, hence making voiceless sounds. But if it's interrupted in any way, the sound that is produced is going to be voice. It's going to be produced with some vibration, like the sound z or z. This diagram shows the organs of our speech, the articulators of speech, such as lips, teeth, the uvula, the thing dangling down our throat, and the tongue and its different positions, in addition to the nose and mouth cavity and other organs. So in this way, we are obstructing in some way the flow of air, either in the vocal cords, like we explained, with the sounds the and z, or in other way, like in the lips, like when we make the sound p, we are somehow making a plosive sound. The place or point where the obstruction occurs, that is our place of articulation. These are called articulators. In the production of vowels, of course vowels are produced with an open mouth. There is a correlation between the tongue height and the jaw opening, and that depends on which sounds we are trying to produce. If the tongue is high and the jaw is not lowered, and the mouth is wide open, vowels are produced like ah or o. Vowels produced with the highest point of the hump in the tongue close to the roof of the mouth are said to be high, and those produced with the highest point of the hump in the back barely rising above the floor of the mouth are said to be low. For the conclusion of this course, I advise you to write a one-page summary of this chapter, in which you can talk about the domain of phonetics and the three branches we discussed, in addition to this description of speech sounds and how they are produced. Thank you very much. I hope to see you soon in another course for phonology.